Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I know I've been gone forever. I do apologize. Life happened, So, seeing as tarot isn't my full-time job, I did have to take some time off. I do hope you understand that actually tends to happen a lot with YouTube tarot readers, I've noticed. Um, I'm really hesitant today to say exactly what sign this is for. I'm feeling strong pulls towards water signs, particularly Pisces. Interesting. Also could be Cancer, Scorpio, even Aquarius potentially, or a Leo or an Aries. I'm feeling more towards Pisces, so to be honest, that's just the way that I'm being pulled, but it doesn't really matter technically what your sign is. If you feel like you relate to the story, if you feel like it resonates with you, then it potentially could be a message for you, or there could be a message for you in there. So if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't try to make it fit, okay? Essentially, I'm dealing with somebody who is potentially coming in or wanting to come forward with a cup of love or some kind of um, emotional situation, something that they feel strongly about in their heart. They want to start something new. They want to start something fresh. But they're currently kind of in the hanged man position, currently trying to see things from a different perspective, trying to really, I feel like, weigh out their options, see where things are going or where they could be going, and try to get some enlightenment towards the situation, because I feel like it's something in the past has really put a damper on the situation. Something in the past has been giving them stress, has been giving them anxiety or nightmares, and it has something to do with the Hierophant, which could be, I want to say, a higher learning or a higher understanding, or some kind of hierarchy, some kind of system. Some system is in place, or it was in place, but for whatever reason, it wasn't a good situation for our Knight of Cups. I feel like whoever this person is, in the past, they had some kind of hurts towards whatever situation they're in, which is making them really hesitant, essentially. So I am going to put all these back. No, I'm not. I am not going to put all these back. These are my cards I'm starting with. Congratulations. Interesting. We're doing things a little bit differently. I know it's my first time back for a while, so you're going to have to excuse me. Just remember that whether the cards show up male or female, that doesn't matter. If they are in reverse, I'm going to read them how I feel compelled to. Usually, though, it's a pretty strong feeling that I do get. So just keep those things in mind. I don't always go over the signs unless it's something that seems to be necessary. What else? This is the Rider deck. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. And if there is something else that does come up along the way, I will make sure to go further into that in detail when we get there. All right. I'm sure you've all seen these cards before. I don't feel like I need to hold them up one by one and show them to the camera. I feel like I need to get to my other cards. I can't explain I just need to. Okay. I'm sorry. We're just going with it. This is what we're going with today. Okay. I am going to start out with the Knight of Cups. I do want to get some more information on the Knight of Cups. I feel like I need to be asking about this cup. What specifically do I need to know about the Knight of Cups? Okay, there is a blockage. Our knight has an idea. I feel like it's hidden. Okay. We do have a blockage. Our knight wants more. They feel like they deserve more. They're longing for more. And it's some kind of completion, I feel like. There needs to be a completion of this cycle. They get the Ten of Wands here. This is some kind of blockage or a burden. I feel like that this weight from this Ten of Wands is from our Nine of Swords. I do want to apologize right now for my nails. I know it sucks when a reader does that, but I feel compelled to because I feel like somebody's out there like, oh my God, her hands, my job. All right. If you knew my job, you'd be like, oh, I understand. All right. That's all I'm going to say. I don't need my nails to look nice to read these cards for you. And if I did do my nails, then I wouldn't have done this reading because it would have taken forever. So, anyways, there is a blockage for our knight on the thing that they want to do. They do have an idea, all right? We know they have an idea. It's new. Well, it might not be totally new. They've been thinking about it for a while, but it is an idea that they are very fond of, like super fantastic. This thing is the center of their attention right now. It's all on their mind. It's all that is on their mind. All of it. All of it's on their mind. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. I'm sorry. This is beginning to get complicated already. The major idea that they have is consuming all of their mind, and everything that it involves is what they're thinking about. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, okay. That's good. They're longing for more. They want this. They want this really bad, but they have this blockage, this burden, whatever it is over here. Oh. And we're requiring a transformation, I feel like. I want to say this idea, the idea that they have is the transformation. The idea, the thing that they're pondering, they're thinking about, they're soaking in, marinating. They're marinating in this idea. It is a total transformation, I want to say. It is a complete different lifestyle, or I want to say that this is something that they would not have normally considered. Like, for example, they might have in their mind thought, this is the way my life's going to go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, everything's going to go A, B, C, D in order. This is how I'm going to live my life. I'm going to, do all these wonderful things while I'm single. I'm going to, find this perfect person. We're going to get married and have all these kids. And, we're going to have this perfect, picture perfect family and this picture perfect house with the white picket fence and all that. Whatever it was that they thought their life was going to be like, now I feel like it's different. I feel like it's changing. It's transforming. Their perfect idea of what their life is going to be like is becoming something completely different than they originally thought. But it's like it's so much more than that. It's so much more than just the idea of it. It's gosh, I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's like it's the big picture. It's all coming together. All the little details, like it's so lined up. It's everything is coming together, and it's not anything like they thought it would be, but it's so good that it's like it's an undeniable feeling that this is what I should be doing. This is what I should be going towards because it's perfect. It's so much more than I could have ever imagined. It's so much better than I ever thought it could be. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's something that I feel they're very emotional about this. Whoever this Knight of Cups is very emotional about this fresh new start. It's very I want to say it's being they're being prompted by their heart to start this. Their heart is saying, you know, like you want this. This is everything that you ever truly wanted in within your heart, not within your head, not what you thought you wanted. This is what you truly wanted inside. I feel like that made more sense. I feel like somebody was like, "Oh, okay, I got you. All right, let's see." So they want to take this leap of faith, but we're just kind of in a standstill right now, and it has a lot to do with I feel like clarity. But I want to let's take a deeper look inside this hanged man. Hmm. I feel like we already know kind of the situation. No. Let's just clarify the hanged man in general. What do we need to know about it? Let's say that. What is it that we need to know about the hanged man? Okay, I did get the tower as the overall energy. The tower tells me that I feel like this is the bad thing that happened. The bad thing, um, not necessarily that the tower is always bad, but I feel like this is as a result of a tower that we're in the hangman. I feel like it was in the past, whatever it was. Now, it could have been a bad relationship. It could have been maybe somebody lost their job, like whatever situation you feel like it could have been. If you are, let's put it this way, if you are the Knight of Cups, you know what the tower is already. I don't need to tell you because you know. Like it's just the tower is, sorry, the tower represents some type of unexpected upheaval ending. This is a sudden change of course. It could be, um, yeah, it could be the change of course, like within what they thought they wanted. But I don't feel like for most that's it. I feel like there was like an absolute like oh my god, there's no question that was a tower moment for me. Um, I feel like it does have something to do with the Father of Wands, whoever you would consider the Father of Wands, but this is in reverse. So let me explain. The Father of Wands would typically be somebody who is very charismatic, very honest, very creative, somebody who's very, compassionate and stable. But as the Father of Wands in reverse, this could be somebody who's very overbearing, who's very impulsive, who potentially has impossible expectations, like just things that aren't even realistic. I kind of wanted to say somebody who has a bit of an anger problem, but that might not be for everybody. That was just, I felt that in an instance. Maybe not somebody who's very, see, because I'm getting more of the energy now. It's not necessarily somebody who's like physically abusive, but somebody like they don't have to be physically abusive to have an anger problem. It could be somebody who just like who shoots off like without warning, like oh, we were having a conversation, we had a disagreement, and all of a sudden they're biting my head off, and I don't even know where it turned, where did we go wrong, because we were just fine, and then all of a sudden now they're like ready to explode, and I'm like, I don't even know what I said to set you off. Like, was it something I said? Was it something I did? Was it the way that I said it? Like, was it the mannerism? I did also get the Emperor. It fell sideways on my lap. I do want to keep him sideways. I feel like interesting. The Father of Wands could be the Emperor. They could be the same person, just different aspects of them. So the Emperor is like the head masculine energy of the tarot, although it does not have to be masculine. Again, right? Don't forget that. But it's somebody who's going to be in that power, in that authority, in that um, taking decisive action. Somebody who might even be a little bit stubborn, but it's like the father stubborn. It's like, well, it's this is the way that it should be because I said so, and that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. It's interesting though because I kind of also had this sense that for some of you it might be two different people, and these two different people are butting heads. They're just not seeing eye to eye, and it's just because they both are very, very strong, determined energies, but they're just clashing. So this could potentially just be that clash that we're seeing here. Now, these don't have to be males. Like there could be one that's male, one that's female, or they could both be males or both females, or I feel like somebody's still confused about who this might be. Um, Hang on, let me get my other deck. We're gonna do the Shadowscapes Tarot. This deck is the Wild Unknown Tarot. It's my favorite, in case you were wondering. But let's pull out some Shadowscapes card. I'm gonna get cards. Just one card. Okay. I'm gonna get some more information. I wonder. Do we need to clarify who the Father of Wands is for someone? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, let's go on. Do we need to clarify the Emperor? Okay, 1 second. It kind of flew. Oh, that's cool. Um, just out of curiosity, I had to look at the bottom of the deck just to see what it was. This is the Seven of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is, I feel like in this instance, it's a conflict thing, but this is also about having the courage to stand up for yourself. Okay, to help whoever needs it understand who the Emperor is, I did get the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, can you see that? The Four of Pentacles talks about legacy. It talks about, who, like, the possession or control of the wealth. This could be somebody who was a provider, could be somebody who is kind of stingy, who's kind of greedy, I want to say. I feel like that helped. Okay, so to recap really quick, we have the Knight of Cups who wants to move forward with this amazing, awesome transformative idea. Amazing, awesome, transformative idea of what their life is going to look like, and it's going to be fabulous, but they have one minor setback. There's some kind of blockage. They definitely want this. They know they deserve more. They want this, but in order to proceed forward, they have to get past this. I want to say that this is kind of an internal conflict that they're having based on some kind of tower moment that they maybe have experienced or have, I want to say they have experienced with potentially the Father of Wands and the Emperor, whether or not those are two different people. We're not sure. Let's move on. What can I get for the Sun? Apparently I need to shuffle. 1 second. I know. They're like, I should have just done it when they told me to, and then I wouldn't have to do it now and tell you about it. I'm sorry. Other tarot readers would understand. Okay, you might understand. I should not have to explain it. Anyways, the sun. Clarify the sun for me. Oh, that was a little bit much, I think, but that's okay. You know I love a good story. All right, we do have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to try to multitask right here real quick. Okay, Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This tells me that some kind of okay, some kind of deceit or deceptiveness was had, which is a very interesting way to word it. But I'm not complaining. Okay, um, Seven of Swords is about, it could be about lies, secrets, sneakiness, even avoidance, doing something out of self-interest. Like, this is the kind of thing that you could expect from some kind of manipulator, somebody who might say something to kind of get their way. If that sounds like somebody you might know. We did get the Mother of Wands here very clearly coming out for the Sun. It could potentially be, you might be dealing with a Leo. The Sun and Wands also would indicate Leo, at least some kind of fire sign. I'm only saying it because they want me to. So if it's not for you, it's that you just like set that aside. If you don't know their sign, just set it aside. It's not. It's just there's at least one person out there who needed to hear that for confirmation. Okay. Furthermore, I feel like the Mother of Wands is the person who is receiving clarity. The Daughter of Cups is here as well. This is kind of difficult for me to explain. Okay, first of all, the Mother of Wands is going to be somebody who is potentially very protective of their family, or somebody who would be, like Mama Bear type, like she's going to protect her cubs, right? But it doesn't have to mean she has kids. It just could mean, that she has that instinct that she wants to fight for what she believes in or what she wants to protect, okay? So whatever she holds dear to her heart, she's going to protect that. I kind of feel like the Mother of Wands potentially could also be the Knight of Cups wanting to fight for that. The Daughter of Cups. This could quite possibly just be a message from somebody coming in. Potentially a message of love or something that seems to be from the heart. I feel like this is the person who's being deceptive. The energy that I'm getting from the Daughter of Cups is very, it's leaning, let's just put it that way. It's leaning towards our Seven of Swords. I'm not saying that this person is shady. I'm just saying that this person could be shady. I feel like there is something specifically that they're not telling or not trying to give way to, is what they want to say. Elude? You're being elusive? I feel like it's something, they're not exactly telling the full story. They have the potential or they have the ability, I should say, to tell the full story, but they kind of don't want to. They're kind of just like, I'm going to give them this much information, and they don't need to know that, at least not yet. Kind of want to say to watch out for this person. I want to say that they look very innocent. They look like they're being innocent and they're being honest, but they might be hiding something. I did also get the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles, typically for me, is the card of we should have been further along than this. In reverse. See, normally for me, I don't know if it comes that way for you in the camera. They're like steps up. It's like it's the same both ways. But I'm just getting the sense that like we're going down the stairs. Like, oh God, okay. We climbed that mountain. We went to the top. I wasn't impressed. I came back down. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. That's what I'm needing to say. We climbed the mountain. We went to the top. We made it all the way to the top. I was just like, no, I'm going back down. I'll see you later. I feel like somebody might have walked away from a situation with this person, and this person is coming back, trying to persuade them, is what I want to say, which is kind of interesting. I feel like, though, this has been a struggle for this person. It's not necessarily, I'm not saying that they're the bad guy. I mean, I feel their energy, too. I feel their energy. They may not be telling the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But, you know, from their perspective, they don't really feel like they did anything wrong. I feel like they know they've, okay, that's a weird feeling. They know that they're not exactly being 100% like straightforward, but they don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. It's kind of like, how can I put that into perspective? It's kind of like, okay, a child breaks a vase or a vase, whichever way you want to pronounce it. But a child breaks one, and it was, I want to say a mishap playing with the dog, right? So technically, the child didn't break the vase. It was really the dog, like maybe the dog bumped into it. But the child knows that, it was kind of their fault. Like, the dog doesn't know better. And they knew they shouldn't have been playing by the vase, but they did it anyways. So when you ask, did you break it? They say, well, no, the dog did it. But they know they shouldn't have been there to begin with. So really, are they 100% innocent? I don't know if I'd say that. All right, real quick. Let's see. I'm not seeing any. That's so weird. I love how the camera froze for that, too. That was pretty epic. Okay. Yep. All right, moving on then. I wonder if something's being blown out of proportion, too. That could potentially be it. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to get into this Nine of Swords here. I already feel that there's very emotional energy with this. So let's see, what can I get for the 9? Interesting. Okay, the 5 of Wands. This is some kind of internal struggle, I want to say. The 5 of Wands can have different meanings, but that's what I want to say. It's just an internal struggle. Daughter of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. The Daughter of Pentacles is very caring, very honest, potentially shy, very kind. She has a very kind energy. I want to say she has the same energy as our Knight of Cups that started, but not necessarily like 100% the same. Just like I feel like if it's the same person, it's a different side of them. This is their the Knight of Cups is coming forward with this passion, whereas if it is the same person, the Daughter of Pentacles is more like they have sympathy for this this person, I guess. I want to say that I'm feeling strongly that this is our Knight of Cups, and that they're feeling sympathy for this for the Daughter of Cups. Can we clarify the 5 of Wands more, please? Oh, interesting. Okay, clarifying the 5 of Wands. I did get the Hierophant again. I'm going to leave him right here, and the Moon also. So just the way that these fell, I'm kind of analyzing this because I feel like it's important. We did get the Hanged Man again as the energy. I want to say that this is all related right here. I mean, clearly it's related. Sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm processing the information. So, uh, okay. I feel like that our person, our Knight of Cups, our Mother of Wands person, had some kind of learning experience through whatever it was, this relationship with, I want to say this Daughter of Cups, I want to say Emperor energy. I feel like for a lot of you, um, the Knight of Cups, the Father of Wands, and the Mother of Wands are all the same person. And when this person was in Father of Wands, they were taking a stand, I guess, against the Emperor, and that was in itself a tower moment when they decided to stand up for themselves. They stood up for themselves, or at least they were attempting to. I want to say they were attempting to. Just because the Father of Wands still is in reverse. Okay, I need to say, this emperor pissed our person off royally. Like they were very pissed off, to the point where they were even knocked off kilter. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. Whatever this emperor did, our knight, father of wands person, mother of wands, they really didn't like it. It was like completely opposite of what they had envisioned or what they had wanted. For whatever reason, I feel like this led to a tower moment in which, our person, I want to say, really found themselves and decided what was important to them. Um, I kind of get the energy that they started taking care of themselves better. They started looking out for themselves. Um, they really stopped giving energy to our emperor person. Okay, they learned this lesson. This person is in it for themselves, so I need to be for myself too. If this person isn't going to give me the energy that I'm giving them, then I'm not going to give them my energy at all. I'm cutting them off. They are separate from me. Fuck that guy. Sorry, that's so okay. You're funny. Okay. Sorry. Right. So, anyways, moving on. We learned that lesson. I want to say that this person was keeping us in the dark. This person wasn't being totally honest, and as a result, we had this tower moment, which probably should have never happened, had they been upfront with us about everything, I do want to say. But regardless, I feel like even though, even though they screwed us over, there's a part of us that feels bad about it, bad about the situation, bad about potentially maybe how things went. Um, it could also be maybe they're not 100% out of our lives yet. Interesting. I mean, I know that they're coming back and they're going to act innocent. I feel like when they do come back, that is going to there's a sense of like potentially feeling guilty, but not. I don't know, like not. It's not really guilty. It's like I don't know why I feel it's humorous now. Somebody thinks this is funny. Um, I mean, not it's okay. Clearly, it's got to be our night, um, and not the Emperor Daughter of Cups coming in acting all innocent. Um, they think this is funny that this person is coming in, right? Because okay, I get it. No, God, who the hell do you think you are? That's the energy that I'm getting. This is why it's funny. Who the hell do you think you are coming in at me like this when you put me through all this crap and now I've decided to cut you off and you're trying to come back? I got you. I got you. Okay, so hanged man mode, right? Um, we're in search of our 10 of cups, and I feel like we're not going to get it from this person. So there is some kind of justice that we're seeking. Justice is all about divine karma. It's all about, the checks and balances. And I feel like we feel like we're definitely not going to get our 10 of cups with this person. We deserve a 10 of cups, so we're going to go out and we're going to seek it. And I need to see this one too, the 2 of cups, the 2 of cups. right? We have a Two of Cups in mind. That's our goal. That's our idea. That's our Ace of Wands. That's what we want. We want to take our cup in and have this Two of Cups with this Ace of Wands type situation going on. We want to be the fool. We want to jump on in, but we have this situation where we can't exactly get there because of this blockage, which happens to be this person who did this tower with us. And now we're like, I'm not exactly sure where to go with this. I'm having some internal conflicts. Things aren't exactly 100% done. I feel like things need to be 100% done so that we feel like we're confident enough to go forward with our Ace of Wands. So now that we know the story, I'm sure by now you've figured out if it's you or not, if it's for you. Let's see. I need to shuffle these because they want me to shuffle these, and we're going to get some advice. So now that we know the story, what is it that we need to do? What is it? How do we finalize this? What is it that we need to get out of this? What is the message that we need to hear so that we know what to do to proceed forward? Come on, really? All right, be the Son of Pentacles. Be the Son of Pentacles. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to figure out what it is that you want, and you need to go for it. You know what you want. You get in that defensive position, and you protect the shit out of it. All right, you know how to do it already. I have the High Priestess here. This is trusting your intuition. This is relying on your intuition. What it is that you want. You know what you want. How are you going to get it? You know how you're supposed to get it. You just have to rely on your intuition. You have to trust yourself. You already know the answers. You're just not listening to yourself. Right? You know it. You just need to listen. Okay? I feel like I could just end the reading there and it would be good, but I'm going to continue reading these cards because they're everywhere. I did get the Four of Wands, which talks about completions, and it did land on our Ten of Wands, which is the blockage, and our Four of Cups, which is, our longing for more. You need to end that. We need to end it and have a happy ending, okay? We need to get our freaking rewards from all our hard work. We put through all this effort to make ourselves better. We need to do that. We need to get it done. I also got, oh, come on. Looks like two cards here falling in this general area. I did get the Son of Swords and the Daughter of Pentacles. So we know that Daughter of Pentacles, I still get this very, I was saying sympathetic before, but now I want to say empathetic. She really understands how this person feels because she's felt this way before, I want to say. She's felt this. It's not sympathy, it's empathy. This could be an empath, whoever our Daughter of Pentacles is. He or she could be an empath, somebody who feels other people's feelings, or they just already know. Like, this is what I've gone through already. I know what you're going through. I understand what you're going through. This might be something that you need to say to the Daughter of Cups. I did get the Son of Swords, and the Son of Swords is somebody who's going to come in honest and who's going to come in with the truth. Well, that's the same thing. sorry. I was going to say, like, typically it would be somebody who could come in with the harsh truth and not really care, but the energy that I'm getting from this is not really that. I want to say that this is the same person and that this is just okay. I have to hold these up at the same time, I feel like, in order to convey the message that I'm trying to tell you. Um, you need to come in from this heart space, from this empathetic heart space. I understand what you're going through because I've been through the same thing, but still have this clarity and this honesty, even if it is just a slight, like, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt, because this person isn't going to want to hear that. They want to hear, oh, it's okay, um let's try it again, let's give it another go. But I feel like that our person is already wanting to start something new with somebody else, or start a new adventure. If this is a job and your old boss wants you back, well, you're already starting a new job that's going to be better and more amazing. Why would you go back? So coming in from that heart space, being understanding and being honest at the same time, like trying to put them down softly, slowly, softly, softly, gently. That's the one I want. Gently. That's what I was looking for. I did get the Five of Cups here. It was on its side. I feel like this is just pertaining to their reaction, to be honest. Five of Cups is a bit of a sorrow. Um, it's the sadness, it's the disappointment, but I mean, that's not your fault. So I don't know what else to say about that. Interesting. Okay, I did get um, the Two of Swords on its side. The Two of Swords talks about an indecision, or it could be a blockage of some kind, a blocked vision, a stalemate, even. I want to say that there is something with this person that um, we need to get through, we need to finish. And then I also had the Father of Cups here. I want to say this doesn't have the same energy. Potentially. Potentially. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, okay. If you are, if it's a romantic situation and you already have somebody else in mind, I feel like that person is more mature with the type of love that you want. Like they have the love that you're looking for, or at least you feel like they do now, and that you cannot proceed forward with them because of the current situation with this person. Um, I feel like if we can manage to proceed forward with this blockage, to proceed past this blockage, we can make it to that relationship and have things work out well. I am going to take another look around, make sure I got all the cards really quick. I'm not seeing any, but you can never be too sure. Yeah, I think we're good. So, for your advice, how to finish, how to proceed forward through this blockage. Really, you just need to come in. This person's going to be sad. Okay, they are already sad because they're coming in trying to be all sweet on you, right? They're I kind of want to say that they had this false impression of what life was supposed to be like with you anyways. Like they wanted it to be this specific way that they had imagined in their head, and that it didn't work out that way, and whatever. It doesn't matter what they thought, because actions speak louder than words, and I feel like they acted in a way, in a manner that was not suitable, that was not kosher in your relationship. So you left for a reason. I do want to say that. If you left for a reason. And they are sad about it now. They are going to be sad about it later. It doesn't matter. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It matters, but you cannot let their feelings hold you back from your future. Okay? Your feelings need to be more important than their feelings right now because you've already tried it their way. Now you need to do it your way for yourself. Does that make sense? I feel like the person that the emperor is, the person that they are, the daughter of cups, like the person that they are or that they were was not um, beneficial for you in any way. I feel like you did learn a lesson from that. I feel like you've grown from that experience. So in that way, yeah, it was beneficial. You grew to become the person that you are now, which I feel like is a greater person than the person that you were. I feel like perhaps you gave too freely and you didn't receive anything in return. Like that kind of situation where now you're like, if I'm going to have a relationship, I know it needs to be more balanced. It can't be like that relationship that wasn't balanced. You know, whatever it was that you learned from that situation, you learned it for a reason. And I feel like this person that you're going towards or the situation that you're going towards is going to be so much better than the one that you just came from. But if you can't put their feelings aside in the situation and focus on your feelings to get there, then you're going to be stuck in this hanged man position where you're just contemplating all these things in your head and it's going to keep you up at night. So what you need to do is you need to come forth in a way that lets them know, you know, hey, I understand your feelings, but in all honesty, I have this situation that I'm trying to move towards and better myself in. And I know it's going to be amazing. It's going to be good for me. And I really wish that, you know, you find the same thing, but it's not going to be with me. Does that make sense? I feel like that's a conversation um, that that's going to be had, that needs to be had in order for this to proceed forward. I feel like that this person, like, I mean, it might hurt them for a while, but I feel like they are going to grow from this situation too. I feel like that there's no way that they can go through this situation and not learn from it because I feel like that even though they might be hurting, this experience has enlightened them in the way that things like I feel like they're contemplating the way that things went and the way that things should have been. And had things gone a certain other way, then maybe the situation would be different. But now it's like there's no takebacks. We can't rewind. There's no takebacks. I can't just apologize and be forgiven this time. This person's just not accepting that anymore. And now that I know that that's the situation, maybe in my next situation, I won't do that. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. I feel like it's very I don't know how to describe that. It's very I mean, I want to say it's coming from the heart, but it's like it's heart growth. Heart growth. Oh gosh, the Grinch. No. It's like maybe they were really stingy and now they're not going to be anymore. Just because of this lesson that you have provided for them. Yeah. I feel like that was it. I a minute ago I felt like we weren't finished, and there was something else that needed to be said, but I think that was it. Um, Trust yourself. You know what to do. All right? You know what to do. Just be cool. You got this. I know you got this. All right? If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. I really, really, really hope it helped you. I'm going to try to be on top of my game about my videos and getting them out. But it's just a really long process, and I am spread very thin right now. So um, please do be understanding, and I will get them out to you as soon as I possibly can. All right. Let's see. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want with it. If you feel compelled to do something, just do it. Okay. That's trusting your intuition. Do it. All right. I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.